all done. So I just picked this thing up like a couple weeks ago, and it's been the best investment that I could have done for myself over the winter. So cold here in Canada right now that running outside is just not an option. But anyways, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I thought I'd talk to you guys about why you guys shouldn't get a French Bulldog. But before we get into it, I gotta get myself cleaned up and take a shower, and I'll be right back. Okay, I feel much better. I got my workout in, got my shower, I feel clean, I'm ready to start the day. Now, there's no doubt that the French Bulldog is probably one of the most charismatic, loving, loyal, big personality breed out there. They're just amazing dogs, but one of the problems with them is that the initial investment is like stupid expensive. Notice that I said investment, not buy, because in my opinion, buying a French Bulldog is an investment. You're investing into a lifelong partner, a committed relationship with your dog. And sometimes that initial investment is gonna cost you. It could cost you anywhere from like $4,500 Canadian to about $15,000 Canadian, which is probably somewhere around like $3,800 to $13,000 US. Now, there's gonna be a lot of different factors that are gonna dictate the price of your dog or your French Bulldog. And that's gonna depend on the breeder's expenses, the litter size, litter quality. Sometimes it's even gonna depend on the color. Now, I know there's gonna be a lot of you guys out there that are gonna give me a thumbs down right now because, you know, you have that opinion and that color shouldn't dictate how much a French Bulldog costs. Well, this is going to be a debate. Not every breeder is created equal. Not every business is created equal. Prices are going to vary depending on where and who you get your dog from. And their food is expensive. I feed fully raw. I suggest people feed their dogs raw as well. It's a lot better for them. They do a lot better. It's healthier for them. Their moods are a lot better. But it comes at a price. It's expensive. Now, if you can't afford to buy raw or it doesn't fit in with your lifestyle, then I like to suggest people to getting a higher quality of kibble. But even then, you're still going to be paying a premium for that kind of good quality of food. All this stuff really adds up. I give him the best food. I use a company here in Ontario called Iron Will Raw. If you guys live in Ontario, you guys should definitely go check them out. But I still end up spending about 120 to 140 bucks a month just in raw food. And that's not even including his supplements. All this stuff adds up. So, you know, it could get pretty pricey, but at the same time, I know if I'm gonna be giving him the ultimate best food out there, it's gonna keep our vet visits low and our bills low. Well, my bills, because let's be real, he's not really contributing to anything. But I choose to give him good quality food because I know in return I'm not going to be going to the vet as frequently. And that's the other thing, is that with a French Bulldog, you're going to be going to the vet a lot. And those bills from the vet are going to pile up really, really quick. And that's just, unfortunately, it's one of the downfalls of having a French Bulldog, is that they get sick very often. All right, let's go, man. Philly, go get it. Now, not only is their food expensive and their upkeep and their supplements, but their insurance policies are just as expensive. Now, if you are looking to get a French Bulldog, then insurance is definitely something that you want to get. You do not want to own a French Bulldog without having some kind of pet insurance policy in place. Now, there's different companies out there, and some are going to be a little bit more expensive than others. Now, I'm going to do a quick little quote right here with Trupanion. They're probably one of the more elite, more premium insurance companies out there when it comes to pet insurance. I don't use them. I use Pet Plan, and I'll show you my rates in comparison to Trupanion. But let's just jump into my computer over here and do a quick quote. So pet's name is Fuli, and I think I already did this earlier because I got some of these fields filled out already. And let's just act like he's, 8 weeks old. And no, put in my postal code and my email address. And let's check this out. Let's see what we're gonna get here. It's always a surprise. All right, would you look at that, $181 Canadian a month with a $200 deductible. So that's fairly expensive, in my opinion. I mean, if you got the cash, then definitely spend it. And I'll just show you guys quickly what I pay a month for Fuli's insurance. Hey, I'm trying to make a video here, man. You're breathing too hard. So would you look at that? I am paying $68 a month for Fuli's insurance, and I set that up back in 2018. So that's still not bad. Aside from being very expensive, is that they suffer from extreme FOMO, and that means fear of being left out. And these guys are companion dogs. They love being around their owners. They need attention, and if they don't get that attention, they're gonna let you know. Now, if you are someone that does work long hours, you might want to arrange someone to come in and take the dog for a walk or come play with them, or maybe have them dropped off at a daycare or something. If your life is just too busy and you're not going to be able to give the dog the attention that it needs, then maybe this isn't the right time for you to get a French Bulldog, and maybe it's something that you could plan for later on in life once things kind of slow down for you. French Bulldogs have loads of health problems, and BOAS is one of them, and what that stands for is brachycephalic obstructive airway. Now, because of their unnatural airways and their very compact heads, it's very difficult for them to breathe. Now, there are other health problems that may also include, but does not always happen. It could be things like sensitive stomachs, allergies to foods and different materials, eye issues, hip problems, back issues. The most common one for the breed is IVDD. Sometimes they could also have patella luxation, which essentially is when the kneecap pops out of place and it needs to be periodically popped back in. These are some of the health issues that come along with the breed and why you should not get a French Bulldog. But if you're still interested in knowing more, then come with me, because we got to take Fuli out for a walk. Let's go, bud. All right, so despite what you guys saw right now, this breed is pretty lazy. They don't really like to do much other than sleep. If you're the type of person that likes to go on long walks and hikes, whether it be in the winter or in the summer, then this breed, the French Bulldog, might not be the right one for you. They generally like to spend most of their times indoor, sleeping. In the summer months where it's hot and humid, they'll have really big difficulty with their breathing, so your walks with them are going to be very short. They don't do well with it. I can't even take Fuli out really in the summer in the middle of the day, so I have to plan ahead and make sure that I get up early enough before the sun comes out so I could actually take him out for a walk, a decent walk, and so he can finish off his business. But I mean, if we're like up north or something and we're like by the water and he can cool off, it's pretty cool for him. He really does like the water, which kind of brings me into my next point as well. they're not swimmers. They do not know how to swim. They're very top heavy, and if you're looking for a dog that, you know, is gonna join you on your swims. All right, I'm scratching your butt, man, relax. Jesus, so needy. Do you see? This is what I'm talking about, needy. He needs attention. So if you're looking for that dog where you can throw a stick into the water and they're gonna go fetch it, the French Bulldog's not gonna be that dog for you. All right, so that's something to think about. Alright, so Philly style taken care of. We just got back from our walk and it is super cold outside, so I'm glad we're back inside. So this is going to be my last point, and that's if you're looking for a guard dog, the Frenchie, the French Bulldog, is going to be by far the worst dog for that job. They are not an intimidating breed. So if you are looking to get a guard dog, someone that's going to protect your home, your family, or scare off an intruder, the French Bulldog is not the right breed for that job. They are not an intimidating breed. They love everybody that they see. They're a loving dog. And they're just too warm-hearted to fulfill the needs of that job. So if that's what you're looking for, you might want to steer away from the French Bulldog. They can certainly be trained to give off like a bark or two, you know, for a knock or something like that, but they're generally not very big barkers and they're big scaredy cats. So don't expect much out of them if that's what you're looking for. So with all this said, I think I'm gonna just wrap up the video right here. And I just want to say one more thing, that the French Bulldog is not a bad breed. It is a perfectly very well capable, smart breed. It just really depends on what you're looking to get out of your dog. If you're looking for a dog that's very active and high energy, that you could go out and take on a run for 2-3 miles, then the French Bulldog is definitely not going to be the breed for you to cater to your lifestyle in that means. But if you're looking for someone, you know, if you're a homebody and you're just looking to have a companion while you stay home on a Friday, Saturday night, and you guys are gonna watch a movie and you want a little fart monster next to you, then definitely the French Bulldog is gonna be the right dog for you, as long as you could handle their stench, because they smell really bad once they start letting them rip. So guys, I think that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm glad you guys came by for the video. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. I'll leave something down here for you guys. You guys could check the links in the description. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.